Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Saturday, December 28th, 2019, and I want to do a video going over a few things that I've added to my preps recently. But before I do that, I just want to update you guys on those of you that follow my channel know that my wife had or went through brain tumor surgery about 3 years ago. She had a non-cancerous pituitary tumor that was removed successfully at the University of Miami hospitals. And last year, about this time, we found out that she had a small tumor in an inoperable area of her brain called the cavernous sinus. That tumor we just had rechecked again in Miami a few weeks ago. We traveled there and our surgeon told us that the tumor is in fact growing. It's close to her right eye nerve, and so they're recommending a course of radiation treatments for her, which we think we're going to have at Johns Hopkins in Washington D.C. at the Sibley Hospital there. We're going on January 8th for a consultation with the head of the proton radiation department. From what we've been told to date, it looks like she may have to get 5 weeks of radiation, 5 days a week. However, I'll keep you up to date on that, and I think my wife might even want to do a blog of her treatment, of her course of treatment. So I'll do a separate video on that, but that's why I haven't posted a video in a while. We've been kind of running back and forth between Miami and then consulting with doctors here, and then setting up the initial appointment at Johns Hopkins has taken a pretty big toll on us. So at any rate, getting back to this video, a couple of the preps that I've had recently. Actually received this watch from my wife for the holidays. This is a Sunto, one of those Sunto watches. This is a Core, I believe. Great little watch. I'm just learning how to use it, but it'll give you the has a compass on it, altimeter, barometer, the time, a stopwatch, etc. Just a real good watch. Feels real good on the wrist, and it's nice and tactical. I like it, and so that's a Sunto Core. I'll do a video on it when I know more about how to use it. Right now, I'm just wearing it for the time. Got one of these Go Time Life Bivvies in-house. I haven't tested it yet, but these are great to have in your bag, in your kit, in your car, for if you ever get stuck and it's winter time, you're stuck out there in the cold. Something like this can help save your life. So I'm going to do a video on this once I test it, but this is a $20 item, but well worth it. Could save your life. Another item that I got in-house that I haven't tested yet is the Snug Pack poncho that goes over this poncho will go over a backpack, so it's kind of oversized. This poncho I know is good. It gets a lot of good reviews on YouTube. A lot of guys I know, in fact, have these and use them, and so I know this is a good product. However, I haven't used it yet, so this is an upcoming video as well. Another product that I like a lot is this UCO candle right here. It's packed away right here. This takes the UCO candles. I've got a 20-pack here. These are 9-hour candles. They'll burn for 9 hours. They're fantastic. Just a great item to have in your preps for backup. You know, a couple boxes of 20 here, your actual candle holder, and when the lights go out, you've got several weeks of light here to light your way with these candles. Very inexpensive, low tech, but again, another item that I think is very important for your preps. You guys have seen my little bedside assault pack that I did a video on not too long ago. Well, I took out, this is an older Camelback Mule backpack, but I replaced the bladder with a new upgraded Camelback bladder. So that's in here right now, and this stays, again, this has water in it. It's got ammo, it's got magazines, AR and Glock. It's got a couple little things that I need for a fast grab and go home defense or assault type patrol pack. That pack is now upgraded with a better or more updated Camelback bladder that you could actually fill up with the hose detached from it without it leaking. So I just took the old one, put it in another pack, and as I replace it with new ones, I have the new ones in some of my new gear now. And so that's great. Another thing that I received here, you can see here, is a Remington shotgun. This is a Remington 870 Express Tactical. Got this recently. I just bought this little side saddle holder for 5 rounds, 12 gauge. These are Hornady Critical Defense, I think, rounds, double-aught buck. So on this gun right here, I plan on, I've already bought a few pieces for it to upgrade it. I bought these little sling holders for the front and the back. I bought a side Magpul sling holder that I had on earlier, but I took it off. And then one of the things I bought for this gun is a, actually let me put it up here, is a Streamlight TL Racker. This is an 850 lumen 4-end that replaces the 4-end on the shotgun, on the Remington shotgun. This is it here. I was going to try to install this today, or this morning in fact. I took the gun down, and there's your light. It's integrated right in the forearm, and then along both sides here, you got this little rubbery grippy piece here, and you can do a, when you have the shotgun in your hands, you could actuate that with your fingers, your thumb, so it'll go continuous on 850 lumens, or there's a way to do it where you can get momentary on as well along this bar. Okay, you just click it and stay on, or momentary on and off. So takes 2 CR123 batteries. That's in here, right here. It's IPX7 waterproof. Again, I think this would make a good addition on the Remington 870. I tried this morning taking the barrel down. There's a little nut, a 4-end nut in here that requires a special tool. I tried to do it with a needle nose pliers. I've done it before with a needle nose pliers on my Benelli shotgun, and I just wasn't successful this morning. I didn't want to mess up. I actually started scratching up the inside of the 4-end in there, and I decided to stop. I went on Brownell's website and I spent $30 and I bought the real deal tool that slides over this once you take it out, and it's long. It's a long tool, slides over this, goes in the 2 slots, and you could turn it, and it takes the nut off, so I could change the 4-end from this shotgun to the 4-end of the Streamlight TL Racker, and then I'll have an 850 lumen light with a nice bedside shotgun. I bought a sling for this as well that I'm going to put on. I'll do a whole video on it when it's done, but this Remington shotgun is, the 870s have been around forever. They're tried and proven. They're not highly expensive, and for self-defense, bedside, home defense type of weapon, a good shotgun, a good 12 gauge or 20 gauge is, I think, is a great companion. And so this Remington 870, once I get it set up, is going to be in the rotation for that. So that's what I basically wanted to do today. Just get this video up, get a couple things going, let you guys know that what's going on here. with me in my life, and still plan on doing videos. Um, we have this ahead of us. I'm probably going to have to take, once we find out from Johns Hopkins when her treatment's going to be, it's probably going to be towards the middle to end of January to start, and I'll have to take a leave of absence from work and go down and live in Washington, D.C. For 5 to 7 weeks. So that's on our horizon, and so we're getting ready for that, getting prayed up for that. So keep my wife Barbie in your prayers, and keep her lifted up. And we hope and pray that this treatment will cure her of this tumor that's can possibly cause a lot of damage within her brain. So thanks for joining me, guys. The prepping still continues. I have a video I want to do on some food preps that I did from Walmart, in fact, that I want to show what you could get for under $50 that could last 1 to 2 people several weeks. And it's just basic stuff. All you need is water, a stove, some basic things to stay alive. And I'm watched 2 series recently. One is called Grimm. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Grimm. If you got the Amazon channel, you could go watch it. It's 6 seasons. I thought it was an excellent series. I really liked how it was done. So my wife and I watched all 6 seasons over the course of several months. And I'm watching a new series now that was on, I think it's from 2013. It's called Revolution. And I think it was 2 seasons. I just finished season 1. And tonight I'm going to start season 2. I think it's very well done. And it shows, it gives you a good idea of what happens if the power's down for long term. In this case, it's in Revolution. Now it's 15 years that the power's been down. And so the government's basically collapsed. People are falling into different groups. There's militias that have taken over. I think it's a really well done series. For those of you that's seen it or haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. You could get it for free. I think you just got to watch some commercials with it. But that is opening my eyes to the importance of basic stuff like food and water and shelter and staying warm and blades and knives and just an awareness of what happens when the grid is down. Things go haywire and people will kill you or hunt you down for your food, for your preps. So it's just one of those series that gets you thinking on those lines. And so that prompted me to, look at my food preps, my water preps, and ammo and weapons, and just know that you need to be balanced in your preps, and you need to think of many different levels. So future videos will take place and focus on the basics like that: food and water and shelter and staying warm and protecting your loved ones from the evil that's out there now before a long-term SHTF. And also there'll be future videos on protecting ourselves from a ruthless and tyrannical government that's rearing its head these last few years in our country. And so we have that to look forward to in the new year. I don't see a very glorious, happy new year, politically speaking. I think the country is at a crossroads. I think there's a definite splitting of the country apart. It's taking place, and it's being done on purpose, I think, to bring in a new paradigm, a new system of government. And so they're moving along those lines very, very fast. They're very well planned. It's very well thought out, and it's a plan that's been put in motion, and it's been planned for years, many, many years. And so we're experiencing that now. And so if you're not prepping, you should be, and you should be getting ready also spiritually, because I think America has fallen, and that's our biggest problem, America falling spiritually. And therefore, we have been under the wrath of the Almighty, and it will continue until we make a turnaround and repent and turn back to Yahweh. But those are all future videos. I don't want to cram everything into one, but I want to get back on YouTube and let you know what's going on, what to look forward to. Please, comments, questions. If you're new subscribers, take a look at my older videos. You'll see what the channel's about. And basically, that's all I wanted to say today. So thank you. Hope everything's well. Hope everyone had a blessed holiday season. And prepare for the new year. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Okay? God bless. Take care. Anthony signing off. Stay ready.